What's up, everybody? We're coming to you live on location to introduce my boy, Bravo team leader Scott Smith.
How you doing, folks?
So we know it's important, Scott, to get to know all our inspectors. So just kind of let's tell the world. Tell us a little about you, man.
Well, my name's Scott Smith. I'm 37 years old. I'm from Chattanooga. I've lived here my whole life. Really love everything there is about Chattanooga. You know, like I said, I've been here my whole life. It's a big part of my identity and who I am. Friends of mine that live in other parts of the country, you know, they know me as being hometown Chattanooga Scott, and I love everything about that. I love everything about this city and the people here. I think there's a lot of great opportunity in and around this area, and it's only getting better. In my lifetime, I've seen the changes in and around this area that have come, that things that when I was a young kid would have never dreamed possible. So that's really the biggest thing. Other than that, I really like to spend a lot of time outside as much as possible. We like to, me and my girlfriend, we like to camp and hike. We have 3 great dogs, and we like to get them outside as much as possible whenever they're not being irritating little puppies. So yeah, that's kind of me in a nutshell.
That's cool. So you answered a couple questions I already had. What are your hobbies? Do you have any other hobbies besides hiking and hanging out with the dogs?
Yeah, I like to spend time with my family. Really, that's not. I guess some people might not consider that a hobby, but
More a chore.
No, it's not a chore. I enjoy my family. I enjoy a good craft beer every now and again. I also enjoy good bourbon, which luckily we have an abundance of in our area. And those are just some of the things that I like about the area and things I like to do.
So what brought you to be a home inspector here?
Well, I did work for a lot of kinds of different work on houses, different service work, repair work, construction work, over the years, and had a lot of different experiences, and really just kind of found after, trial and error through different things throughout my different jobs and careers that home service and helping people is really kind of where I fit in best. And being a home inspector really kind of fulfills that for me. Get to look for problems, potential problems for people buying homes, and provide them with a service that gives them information about their purchase and potential issues that they could need to think about for the future that they may not have actually get to thought about. I get a sense of fulfillment knowing that I was able to provide them with the service that is unique to us because of all of our combined experiences, and I feel like we really go above and beyond for everybody that we serve.
So the world knows we like Scott so much that he is now Bravo team leader, which means he manages our new guys coming in and trains them. We like you a ton, Scott, but do you enjoy what you're doing?
Oh, absolutely.
Cool.
Absolutely. Actually, was having a conversation with the missus the other day about work and stuff, and she was asking me how my day was going, and I said it's going as great as always. I don't really have bad days at work anymore.
Cool. I like that. So let me ask you some off-topic questions. What's your biggest fear?
Biggest fear is not being able to provide for the ones that I care about. Not being able to make sure that the people I love have the things that they need if I'm able to.
That's deep.
That's probably my biggest fear, honestly.
What's your pet peeve?
My pet peeve is people that don't listen. Honestly, I think communication is key in almost every aspect of life, and if a person isn't willing to at least listen, then nobody's going to get anywhere with anything.
God, truth. What's your favorite book?
My favorite book is a book called The Art of Racing in the Rain. It's only partially about auto racing. It's more actually about dogs. They made a movie about it recently. I haven't seen the movie, but I read the book about 12 years ago for the first time on the suggestion of another customer that I had in my previous career. And it's just a really good book. It's about relationships between dogs and people, and it's kind of a tearjerker at parts, but it's also a really funny book. And I would suggest anybody who gets a chance, give it a read.
Cool. We'll put it on the list. Last question for you. If you could sit and talk with anybody, dead or alive, for an hour, who would it be?
That's a good question. I would probably have to say Johnny Cash, honestly.
Why?
I feel like just what I've read, and know about his life, he had a lot of interesting life experiences and perspectives from the era that he was alive in that would be interesting to talk with somebody about, and you can apply some of those perspectives to modern day life that those perspectives we may miss out on some of that now because it is a different time. And I'm just a big fan of his music and his story, and it'd be interesting to just kind of sit and talk and shoot the breeze with someone like that, I feel like.
Interesting. Johnny Cash. Well, that's all I got for you, Scott.
Okay.
Anything else you want to tell the world?
Our business, we appreciate everything that all of our agents and clients do for us. We appreciate all the business. We do rely heavily on referrals, so if you have a client or someone that needs a home inspection, please call Chattanooga Home Inspector at 423-284-1510 and ask for me, Scott Smith, and I can guarantee you'll get the best home inspection on the market.
100% satisfaction guarantee. Thanks, Scott, for
Thanks
your
a
time
lot.
today, buddy.
Absolutely.